Victory, 15 straight. Just talk about what it means to the squad.
I like how we played a little cleaner today. I think just all the way around, we took care of the ball, we got ahead of batters, and then offensively, scoring and big, especially in that second inning. It just keeps momentum in our hands.
It's a broken record, but Jada now is just breaking records. Gets to 50 RBIs, fastest night ever to get to 50 RBIs. Only her and Hall of Famer Stephanie Best have ever driven 50 runs or more in a single season. What can you say? And playing great left field too.
You're going to keep putting that left field in there. It goes to people getting on base in front of her, and then her having just really good at bats when people are in scoring position. But I love how Kennedy and Nini are just giving the defense and the pitcher, they're making them struggle to get them out, and so then that's bringing Jada up at a good time. And I think even Lala got on to start that rally too. So, I think it speaks to what Jada's done, but also what the other players are doing to get on base.
Janisha setting the tone too at the leadoff. Do you feel Kennedy's now kind of way back to where she was last year, when she was playing at that high level? It feels like she's back to her old self.
Yeah, I believe she's getting there for sure. I think the speed is still coming, and I like how she's probably about 90%. I would say. I think she'll be right where we want her when we want her there.
Kamal, you give her the ball. She was fantastic, one hitter, and then Angelina closes it out on 3 pitches.
Yes, yeah. It was kind of a tough decision. Like, do we go back to G? She threw so well, but we want to really create that staff of being able to have 3 starters in a conference series, and so given Kama the ball and having G ready. But with the bats being on fire like they were today, it allowed us to just kind of stay in there and be relaxed. And then I love how Angie just comes and gets it done. So I thought she was going to throw a ball just so she could stay out there longer on that last at bat, but look at her. She set a record, 3 pitches, 3 outs, I guess.
Yeah. 8 of your 9 runs came with 2 outs. How important is that going to be moving forward for your guys' success?
Well, absolutely. That's something that we kind of say is like 2 outs. So what? 2 strikes. Who cares? We're going to continue to keep swinging and keep doing our thing. And I think that just really makes it tough for defenses to be able to know how to approach us when we're able to do that and we don't back down. On the flip side, I want to be better with 2 outs as well on defense ourselves.
Savannah Adams, you got her in a lineup, drives in a run. It's part of your depth here. Savannah, you got Maddie, you've got other hitters, Elise. There's so many options you've got now. You feel pretty comfortable with the depth you've got here? You got a lot of options you can go with.
Yeah, I think, it took a while to learn what our lineup kind of should be, the order, and how people were kind of getting into a groove and getting into rhythm with each other. But now understanding like who has the strengths against up ball, down ball, off speed, I feel really good about the matchups that we can do and that they can all play defense too. So gives us our number one goal is always to throw out the strongest defense behind our pitching staff, and then with the amount of people that we can bring in to pinch hit, I love it. And Demaria typically comes in with the pinch hit, base hit as well, and just kind of I think she got one, but was out of the box. So what do? I'm going to keep going to her.
Speaking of the maturity of this team this weekend, it could have been easily to overlook, get ready for conference play, but this team was locked in, focused each day, especially today on the last game of the series. Speak to the growth of this team from that standpoint.
Yeah, so what we talked about, and I think our captains really set the tone for that too, and our assistant coaches this is practice for the series. This is the first time that we played three games against the same team, and so we're already like visualizing what it's going to look like to be in conference and at the conference tournament, and we are doing some things in the locker room that's preparing us for that. And so I think being able to visualize and put ourselves in that mindset is a mature move. But then again, you look at our lineup and it's like sophomore, freshman, and maybe 2 starting seniors. So they're acting definitely older than they are right now, which is a great thing.
You start conference play next weekend. How do you keep this momentum moving forward?
I think it's just continuing to keep chipping away at playing one pitch at a time, continuing to get better at the little things. So clean ball, like I like how we played defense today. And then for pitchers, our pitchers are doing a really good job, but I'd like to see our pitch count down and our strike percentage up. So we're going to continue to keep doing those things as well.